Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mato, and in this channel I talk about random stuff and things I want to talk about. So today's topic will be about like how do I write a journal, or how can you write a journal and write your diary and make it worthwhile, I guess. So I'll share some tricks and tips with you, and if you liked it, then please click subscribe down there, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing first is you gotta get yourself a journal or a diary. So I got mine right here, right? It's brown, not brown, purple color, small journal the size of my hand, right? You can get it big, small, or large, and plus you gotta get yourself a pen too. You should get like a black pen. Normally I just use black or brown. Yeah, so it's easy to see, and I like to use a gel pen because it's easy to write and it kind of flow. So yeah, that's why. So get yourself a pen and a small notebook, a diary, and then once you have those, right, put that diary near your bed. So I always put it on top of my bed, so when I wake up or before I go to bed, it's easy for me to grab my diary and write something down. And yeah, so it has to be within reach, right? That's why you can, that's not why, that's how you can write like every day, and it'll be easy for you. Yeah, so once you got your diary set up in the right place, normally I would tell myself like, okay, you should, not you should, you should write like your diary in the morning or at night. So I try to write before I go to bed. Sometimes when I wake up, I always write in the morning as well. But yeah, you can write it anytime you want, but I think it's a good thing if you could write it before you go to bed, because it kind of like summarize everything and what you did during the day. So yeah, so talking about what you did during the day, right, you should write that down. um, for example, like you could write down like, okay, today I went to school, or I went to work, I did this, and I ate this, I met some people, and yeah, just write anything that you did during the day, so that when you come back and look at your diary, right, you would know like, okay, today is March 5th, 2012, and I was doing this ABC. And I think it kind of, when you go back and read it, it kind of like remind you of what you were doing at that time. So I think it's very nice if you could like at least write like what you were doing during the day. And once you've finished writing what you did during the day, right, then you can continue with writing about what accomplishment you had that day. So maybe you had like a little goals, or maybe you did something that you might actually, you find it meaningful, and that you think like it's a small or big accomplishment for you, so you write that down. And yeah, I think it's important to know like how many steps you take and how long you gotta go. So yeah, it's, you should write your accomplishment down. And once you wrote down like what your accomplishment for that day is, you can write like, okay, what I want to accomplish tomorrow. So maybe like write a little bullet point, write a little goal, what you want to do, and please be specific about it. Maybe like around, right, like, okay, at 5 o'clock I want to go to the gym, or at 3 I'm gonna study, or whatever, just be as specific as you can. And I think it kind of like trick your brain into thinking like, okay, tomorrow I got a plan, and you already made the commitment by writing it down. So I think it does help. But for me it helps a lot, but for you, you can try it and see if it helps you out. So yeah, write your like what your goals are for tomorrow. All right, I'm speaking very very very, how do you call it, repetitive. Yeah, but anyway, I want to do a video, so I, yeah, just enjoy. And once you finish writing your accomplishment about, and then what you want to accomplish, right, so then you can write about like, okay, what did I write here? Oh, write what you want. So maybe write about like what your goals are, what you want from life, what you are grateful for, anything that comes into your mind, just to finish off everything. I think it's important to just, when you're writing your diary, right? You just let it go and, flow with your pen, and just kind of just be honest with yourself how you feel. And yeah, talking about feelings, you should really write about how you feel. I think it's a good way for us human to know how we feel during each day. And yeah, so once you have finished writing everything, normally you can write as like a small paragraph, 3 sentence, or like 2 pages or whatever. But I think it's important for you to try and write every day and do it every day, as it create a good habit. And once you finish your book, right, your little diary, then you would feel kind of like, hey, I did it, I finished my diary. So that's like an accomplishment for you. And once you finish writing it, you can come back and read your diary, read what you wrote. And I think it's like self therapy on how, like, what happened in your life and all that kind of thing. So yeah, if you do it well, I think it will help you a lot. And also read what you wrote, right? So yeah, and reflect on what you were doing, what you did, or whatever. I think it's a good way to be in touch with yourself, yeah. And so that's how you should write your diary. So just to recap, right? So first you gotta write like what you did that day. Second, write what your accomplishment are for that day. Third is to write what will be your accomplishment for tomorrow. And fourth is like write about like what you want. And what did I say? Fifth is like just write your feeling, anything that you wish to write. And seven is just like take the time to read through your own notes and your old diary. So yeah, those are the 7 basic steps for me that I try to do every day. But yeah, it's your diary, so you can do whatever you want. But it's just a guideline. There's no strict rule. I think you should like really enjoy the time with yourself when you're writing your diary. So that's that. All right. And yeah, please, if you enjoy this type of video or whatever, leave a comment below and click that subscribe button. It does help me out a lot. And until next time, see you. Bye bye.